Folks, Pope Francis is not a good man, okay? We've talked about this. He is evil. He has a whole agenda behind him that I actually believe is satanically influenced. And so much of what he has done has brought into fruition this globalist sort of acceptance of evil in the name of righteousness. I don't have to really get into a bunch of details as into all of the things that the guy has done, but he has led the charge in bringing into fruition all of the things that the World Economic Forum wants to bring into play. He is undoubtedly somebody who is a sympathizer with the cause of evil as it continues to seek to overwhelm righteousness under the cloak of godliness. There's going to come a point in time where you will have a final Antichrist that will come on the scene, and that final Antichrist, folks, is going to have no religious affiliations or association. He will come hating God, seeking to replace God, even though he knows who God is. He'll genuinely hate God, deny God, and actually refer to himself as God. And the only way that the Jews will accept somebody who is a Gentile as their Messiah is if that final Antichrist is not only smooth politically, but he's going to have some pretty influential people to act as the false prophet to mislead a whole group of people into believing the lie. Now, I'm going to just say this about Pope Francis. I'm not so sure he is sophisticated enough to be the false prophet, but he is undoubtedly applying for the position. He is undoubtedly wanting to move in the direction of bringing a global picture into fruition for what he calls some modified form of worship the earth, greenism, Christianity. I don't even know what you want to call it. And I can tell you this, it's getting so bad that there are people that are beginning to watch him and are looking for another reformation. And folks, there's a good chance something like that might actually be happening. If you look at an article in Breitbart, it's actually talking about a guy who is a papal biographer. He writes stories about the popes, who says that there is about to be another Protestant Reformation literally in Germany over the wickedness that the Pope is doing. Now, my whole point behind that, and there's a lot to talk about with this, there's so many different details we can get into. My whole point is this: even people in the world recognize how out of character this Pope is for what the Catholic Church has traditionally accepted. And folks, understand, this all goes into the direction of what we continue to talk about that we're going to see in the last days. There are people that are calling good bad and bad good, righteousness evil and evil righteousness. There's going to be a great deception and a great apostasy in the last days. And we are seeing it happen. It is coming into fruition. And spiritual leaders like the Pope are prime tools used by the enemy to bring deception into the world. Let's wake up, folks. Let's see it for what it is. And let's recognize the fact that Christ can come for his church at any moment. Let's wake up. God bless you.